when God says, I'm your God who deliver you from slavery, and when God says, thou must not steal, He's not talking to the whole world. He's not talking to you and your mother. He's not talking to you and your child. He's talking to you alone, because He created you alone. When God look into the world, He sees you alone, only you, nobody else. To God, it does not matter who caused you to sin. To God, it does not matter who caused you to disobey Him. God only look at you disobeying Him. When God says, thou shalt not steal, He's talking only to you. He's speaking only to you, that you must not steal. It does not matter that you were hungry. It does not matter that you stole because somebody stole something from you. God is saying to you, you must not steal. Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt respect Sabbath. Thou shalt not envy your neighbor's property. He's talking to you alone, not you and your friend, not you and your brother, not you and your sister, not you and your grandmother. He created you alone. When He was creating you, He was creating only you. That's why He didn't forget and take the eye that was supposed to come to you and give it to somebody, to your friend or to your neighbor or to your brother. Even when you are twins, He created only you. So when He says, thou shalt not steal, He's talking to you that you must not steal. Today, there are billions of people who have lived before you were born. Billions of people have passed away. They did not know what 666 is. Some thought it was the number of Satan. Some thought it was the barcode. Some have many fantasies about 666. But the truth was revealed to you. The truth has been delivered to you. And God wants you to know the truth, because God wants you to act on that truth. Now, the question is, what have you done? Since you knew that 666 is an employment system, what have you done? Not you and your friend, not you and your mother, not you and your father, not you and your child. You alone, what have you done? Ever since you knew that 666 is an employment system. Because with every breath that you take, breath that you take, God is asking you, what have you done? When you breathe in, God is asking you, what have you done? You know that 666 is a employment system. You know that God forbid people from having the number 666 on their foreheads and on their hands. You know God forbids people from being slaves. You know that God forbids people from being employees. That is why Jesus was not an employee. That is why he delivered the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. You cannot serve God when you are a slave. A slave only serves his master. You cannot serve God when you are an employee. An employee serves the employer's. He does the employer's will. So the truth has been revealed to you. The question is, what have you done? You may have known this for a year now. Some of you have known it for a day. Others have known it for weeks. Others have known it for months. What have you done? What if you have done yesterday? What will you be telling God? What will you have told God when He asks you, what have you done, my child? Because every day, every moment that you take a breath in and out, with every breath you take, God is asking, what have you done? Don't you know I am against employment system? Don't you know I've saved I've delivered the Jews, the Israelites from slavery in Egypt? Don't you know I am anti-employment system? Don't you know 666 employment system? Don't you know I'm against employment system? What have you done? He's asking you. He's not asking you and your brother. He's not asking you and your sister. He's not asking you and your mother. It's asking, not asking for you and your father. It's asking you alone. When God look into this world, he sees you. When he's looking at you, he sees you alone. It's only when he's looking at all the people that he sees all the people. Now God is asking you. It's not. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter that if your employer is saying to do this or your parents are. He's asking you alone. That's why he created you now, and he gave you the truth. With every breath you are taking, you must always remember, when you breathe in, God is asking, what have you done about the acoustics? What have you done to eliminate employment system? When you breathe out, God is asking again, what have you done to eliminate employment system? Employment system can only be stopped by strikes. We can kill each other, but it won't end the employment system. We can kill as many people. When you kill police, you are just killing somebody's father, somebody's mother, somebody's husband, somebody's wife, who's as poor as you are, who's suffering from employment system, from slavery as you are suffering. When you kill soldiers, you are killing somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's child, somebody's husband, somebody's wife, who's suffering as you are. What have you done to eliminate the employment system? It's strike action. You must stop. You must resist. You don't have to kill a thief. You have to stop, prevent him from stealing by securing your property. Because God says, "Thou shalt not murder, and thou shalt not steal." He did not say you must kill the thief. So what have you done about the employment system? How many people have you mobilized to go on strike? How many roads have you stopped? How many stones have you put on the roads to prevent people from having the number 6 on their 666 on their forehead and on their hands? How many stones have you put on the road to prevent people from going to work? What if you die tomorrow? What will you say to God? Because God is asking you with every single breath you take. God is asking you, what have you done, my child? I told you that 666 is employment system. What have you done to end employment system? I told you 666 is slavery. What have you done to end slavery? God is asking you, my friend. God is asking you, my brother. God is asking you. He's talking to you directly. He's asking you with every breath you take. He's asking you again, what have you done? You breathe in. He asks you, what have you done about 666? What have you done to end the employment system? How many stones have you put on the road to stop the employment system? How many people have you given the videos to stop the employment system? How many people have you mobilized to end the employment system? When are you going to strike? When are you going to stop them from going to work? We have to block all the roads. We have to stop people must be prevented from going to work. People must be prevented from having the number 6 on their hands, foreheads, and on their hands. How many people have you stopped? What have you done about employment system? What have you done to end slavery? What have you done to end the employment system? How many stones have you put on the road? How many obstacles have you put on the road? How many bridges have you blown up? God is asking, what if you die tomorrow? You are disobeying God. What if you die yesterday? What would you have said to God when He asked you, what have you done about the employment system? What have you done to end the employment system? What have you done to free my people from slavery? What have you done to free my people from employment system? What have you done? God is asking you with every single breath you take. How many times do you breathe a day? How many times do you breathe a minute? How many times do you breathe a year? How many times do you breathe a day? That is how many times God is asking you. Yet you chose not to disobey God. You chose to turn away from God. Now I'm urging you, turn back to God, listen to God. He's asking you how many times, what have you done? Do something. It's about time. Do something. Because you will die and you will have to be answerable to God. Not to the president, not to the police, to God. The police and the president and the king will also be answerable to God.